Happy Monday. It's your boy Jumpman Jones. You're now live inside episode 235 of the Kick Shit Podcast. All right. Joining me today is the usual suspects. To my right, it's the funny, it's the talented. It's your boy Jails, a.k.a. Jelly. Put me on the bread till I'm fed. It's your motherfucking super young Picasso, James, the Jellyfish. What's going on, my brother?
Chilling like a villain, loped out, smoked out.
COVID test came back negative.
Oh, that's fucked up. Yeah, I was down a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm back up. It's like a push-up, you know what I'm saying? No problem.
No doubt. To my left, it's my boy, it's my partner, it's my dog. It is Mr. Jukebox Johnny, a.k.a. Crown Daddy, a.k.a. Crown Poppy. All the hell, Emerald Poppy, the Avion Don, the Terramon, the God, the Malargo Ho, Mr. Steal Your Girl, give her right back. She got camel toe. What's going on?
Jason Kidd, that's my favorite one.
That nigga kissing. I think he was just...
I don't know who would be kissing.
That nigga kissing the basket. Please let me make it. Can you imagine, like, missing after all that shit?
Man, hold on, man. It's a lot of
some niggas
routines that don't miss.
Gary Payton used to chant something when he used to do it to himself.
And
Gary
T-Mac,
You better make this motherfucker. I'm going to beat your
T-Mac
motherfucking
used to
ass.
shoot his free throws like 2 steps back or some shit, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, you better not miss playing around like that.
Yeah, that's silly.
Jordan used to
yourself
do
distance.
blind, like he used to be close his eyes and shoot a free throw.
This nigga.
Somebody tried him, that's why he did that shit.
This nigga.
He's a wild man.
Tetakumpo, goddamn, take a whole meditation, mental health.
And then he be upset
To miss.
He be upset when they say you wasted your 10 seconds.
To miss.
Yeah, to miss. Well, he better off just throwing it.
Oh, that was...
That's what he do. That's what he do.
All right, man. D is not here today. She'll be back next week. Shout out to everybody joining us on the podcast platforms right now. If you haven't done so yet, subscribe on Apple, Spotify, Google Play, iHeartRadio, on SoundCloud. Shout out to everybody watching on YouTube right now. If you're watching on YouTube, man, go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment. I would ask you niggas how your Thanksgiving was, but I seen your plates and you all eat the same shit.
Yeah, y'all got low vibration plates.
Yours is low. Yours was vegan low.
How was mine vegan low?
It was vegan low. You had macaroni
vegan
and
up.
cheese. You had the collard greens. That's high.
And that shit was all good.
That's high. But then you had chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, chicken.
All that shit was lightly salted, and it had carbon fibers
What
and
is
good shit.
chicken if you don't eat
I
chicken?
don't know. Ask Valtrees, nigga. They cooked it, and that shit was good as fuck.
Oh, y'all catered it?
Valtrees just made the chicken and the what else they made?
I seen Mom
The
Dukes in the
yams.
kitchen, man. Shout out to your mother,
But
man.
they had
mom
the
put the
yams.
greens
I
together.
seen Mom
That's
Dukes
what's
in the
up.
kitchen.
Mom snapped.
I heard that people been drinking the juice from the greens. They say it's full of minerals. And they say it's good to drink the juice from the greens.
Oh, okay. You know.
I guess.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do it. That shit too salty for me.
Johnny, how was Thanksgiving
like
for
pot
you,
liquor.
my brother?
It was straight. It was straight.
That's what's up. That's what's
Thanksgiving is Thanksgiving.
But now y'all enjoyed it, man.
Yeah.
Did you see what Adam put in our group chat?
Oh yeah, that boy was mad.
Yeah,
That's a real life Native American.
I just had a conversation with somebody about this the other day, and I said I could see how somebody could take offense from you just blurting out happy holidays. Everybody don't celebrate no fucking holidays. Everybody
True.
don't. And that nigga being Native, when I was reading that shit this morning, I was like, damn, he could be really mad about this shit.
Hell yeah,
Because
fuck
they killed his
genocide.
people. Yeah, like they killed
And
his
now we
people.
celebrate.
Oh, somebody wished him a happy Thanksgiving?
Well, they were just in the group wishing each other a happy Thanksgiving. But
And that nigga hit y'all with the side eyes. Like,
no,
y'all
that
know
nigga
I'm
hit
there.
the group chat with a message saying, I do not celebrate this holiday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think he closed it out with a, y'all enjoy y'all day off type shit. But
That's what's up, man.
yeah, he don't
Big
celebrate the
respect to that
genocide of
nigga,
his
man.
people,
Let
man.
them niggas know,
Yeah,
man.
let 'em
You
know,
pagan
man.
celebrating motherfuckers.
Well,
come
shit,
my
I don't
way
know
with that
what we
shit.
celebrate. I don't think we celebrate. I think we just, find a good time to be around our family. I don't think anybody thankful for the pilgrims actually coming over here.
Yeah, it's
and
about
doing what they
family,
do.
man.
I don't want to get deep with y'all on holidays, but just know if you recognize something every year on the same day and you don't break the tradition and start something new, you are recognizing the same thing.
That's fucked.
I mean,
But it's
shit.
deep. It's deep.
The
it's
white
deeper
man
than-
gave us a day off. We might as well celebrate.
Here go brother Bean Pie with the goddamn.
I said I ain't gonna get deep.
Not to get deep, but you
I ain't
guys
gonna-
are celebrating it anyway,
I
you
ain't gonna get deep.
motherfuckers.
I don't have time to get deep.
You got your tiptoes still on the plantation. That's basically what he's saying.
All right, man.
Motherfuckers
Let's
always
start off
pushing the
the
agenda.
top news stories today, just because I want to get the sad shit out the way.
Okay.
We'll start off with the Wal-Mart mass shooting. I'm pretty sure everybody here knows about the Wal-Mart mass shooting.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Armed gunman entered his workplace supervisor with a 9mm weapon, and he killed 6 employees and himself. He spared one of the employees in the break room, and I think he released a suicide letter. I was going to read it here for you guys.
Okay.
Real quick. What's my Twitter app? Actually, I saved it on here.
Oh, well, while he's pulling this up, as a supervisor, I say, man, just quit, bro.
I agree with that.
I'd rather just quit, honestly.
Let me see if I can full screen this thing. It says, "Sorry, God, I failed you. This was not your fault, but my own. I failed to listen to the groans of the Holy Spirit, which made me a poor representation of you. I was harassed by idiots with low intelligence and a lack of wisdom. I remained strong through most of the torment, but my dignity was completely taken away beyond repair by my phone getting hacked. I can't say that they were the only ones that lacked intelligence and wisdom. I was just as guilty and failed my management team and everyone that ever loved me by convincing them that I was normal. Blank and the associates orchestrated it. They laughed and made subtle code speeches, which I eventually figured out. I thought Blank was my friend, but he betrayed me. Betrayal is one of the worst feelings next to regret. They laughed at me and said I was like Jeffrey Dahmer. I would have never killed anyone that entered my home. A few months back, I overheard Blank talking to Blank, and he told me that he had been trying to get rid of me since day one. After I heard that, I lashed out. The associates gave me evil, twisted grins, mocked me, and celebrated my downfall the last day. That's why they suffer the same fate as me. Blank from maintenance was imitating. I can't say this word. It's like EMANTING. Emanting with the Holy Spirit. Right here. Which I could feel people thought that she was crazy for walking out, but unlike me, she actually listened to the Holy Spirit. Like Blank knew that they were antagonizing me, so one day she approached me in personnel and apologized to me on her last day. She looked me in the eyes, terrified by a demonic aura. This shit gets dark. My true intent was never to murder anyone. Believe it or not, I was actually one of the most loving people in the world, if you would get to know me. I just wanted a wife that was actually equally yoked as I and obsessed over the thought. However, I didn't deserve a wife. I hope that people will learn from everyone's mistakes and truly love God and not the material possessions of the world. My only wish would have been to start over from scratch and that my parents would have paid closer attention to my social deficits. Sorry, everyone, but I did not plan this. I promise things just fell into place. I was led by Satan. I have written songs in the past, though. I only did it when I realized that my phone was hacked and was given the worst feeling imaginable. I wish that I could have saved everyone from myself. I will spare Blank because I have a special place for her in my heart because my mother died from cancer. Please, Blank, let everyone know that bitter seeds, apricots, are the cure for cancer and not the doctor. My God, forgive me for what I'm going to do. This is prior to him going to work and killing 6 people and letting one go who I assume he wrote about in that article. Before we started rolling these cameras and these mics, we were talking about how you treat people.
Yeah, I could do a little better at treating people better. I can't admit that. But I don't think I do anything warrants to get shot. But stealing, yeah, you never know. You never know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not the perfect person. I mean, I'm going to admit it, this right here on camera. And I'm going to keep it 100% truth. It is a person that I work with. God given the space and opportunity, I will put hands on this young man. I'm not going to lie. But I will say I would never want to, like, see him hurt or down or shot. You know what I'm saying? Work can be stressful enough. And I just don't agree with any harm coming to you in your workplace or workspace. Just for the simple fact, for this issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, people will snap, and you never know what could happen.
Facts.
Work already stressful. I don't care where you work at. You know what I'm saying? So push to the edge, you might want to lash out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
sure.
saying? You might want to lash out and do some stuff. I threw a box once. I did. And it felt good. Nothing was in it, so don't try to get me.
What did people say when you threw the box?
Didn't nobody see me. I just went
okay.
back there and just Hadouken the box. You know what I'm saying? And that shit felt good.
Was it a stressful day at work or
Yeah,
something?
it was a stressful day at work.
okay.
People was getting on my nerves.
I got you.
And I threw the box. But after I threw the box, I felt good.
When they tell you to be kind to people, like, you really got to be kind to people. No
Yeah,
matter
you
what,
do.
No matter
Yeah.
what you see, man. I'm not gonna lie. I do the same in my job. I try to be kind to everybody. Like,
And that same young man that I spoke on, though, if I ever seen him in trouble, though, like, you know what I'm saying, too much trouble that he couldn't stand, I wouldn't not help. You know what I'm saying? That's just who I am.
Yeah.
But I can't, like you say, you can't speak for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody ain't rap as tight as ever. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So, you know, shout out to that young man if he's watching this show. I'm pretty sure people be sneak watching this show. They be talking about me at work. So,
Oh, they do?
yeah, they be trying to see
Wow.
what I say and stuff on here. So people watch this show.
Sneak dissing.
don't go
Yeah.
shoot these niggas, man.
They
Right.
they trying to get me fired.
Ain't no bullets in the gun.
All right, man. We went from that shooting to the Club Q shooting. Now, the Club Q shooting,
Wow.
They beat that nigga ass.
Anderson Aldridge, 22 years old, he shot up a club in
I ain't never
Colorado
heard about
Springs,
this.
and he killed 5 club goers and injured 17. The gunman was stopped by a 15-year U.S. Army vet who charged the gunman and seen the opening and started beating him. Even had one of the staffers at this club come by and give him a final head kick. Sometimes that kick to the head when you down will take you the fuck out. I've seen it. His daughter was with him and her boyfriend and his wife. They were all having a family outing at this club, and the boyfriend got killed. So I seen a couple interviews of this U.S. Army man just talking about how, you know, he was thinking about his family. His whole family was there. He's like, my whole life was in there that night. So he did what he had to do.
Yeah.
That man's a hero. It could have
For sure.
It could have been worse. He killed him as he was he beat him up as he was headed to the patio where everybody was. So he killed 5 people, injured 17. Had he made it to that patio, he might have killed a lot more people because he had a semi-automatic weapon. So
Hate crime.
Yeah, y'all need to get y'all need to get a gun.
You know, I stay strapped.
Oh, okay, Johnny.
with the Lord Jesus.
You know, I
Better
stay
throw that
strapped.
Bible.
You know, I got the 3-2 at the crib, nigga.
Oh yeah, you do got
I got the 3-2 at the crib.
That shit probably old, rusted, nigga. You pull that shit out of there,
Hey,
go shoot.
revolvers don't jam. Revolvers don't jam.
First of all, nigga, I'm gonna need you to upgrade. You nigga don't got a revolver talking tough over here.
What do you do? What you do?
You gotta spin that bitch.
Rick Grimes in this bitch.
Yeah,
Bruh,
that is funny.
if I'm ever in a shootout with you and I look over and you over there spinning,
Putting them bitches in. Let's go.
we gonna die.
Let's go.
I have no confidence. What kind of gun you got?
I don't
Like,
have one, man.
you don't have one?
Yeah.
You just got your 2 bare
I
hands?
just got Jesus.
You
man.
just got Jesus
Just
stopping
got
bullets?
Jesus, man. Just stopping bullets.
Okay.
Niggas be about to come kick my door in. Jesus just be like, hey, man, not here. And they just go to the next door.
Yeah,
man.
it must
Like,
be white Jesus.
They got the blood.
Nah, that's black Jesus. It's black Jesus. Ain't no such thing as white Jesus, man. The white man created white Jesus
White
to make
Jesus
white
be
people
like,
feel better.
That is
Not
true.
that one.
If the Breakfast Club stopped pushing my nigga interview back, y'all would have been on.
Oh, yeah, he was supposed to be on this
They
week.
moved him to December 7th.
Oh, they really trying to get through these elections and
yeah.
holidays.
Oh, man.
Nori's trying to have him on too, but something happened with
Who,
that.
Dr. Umar?
Yeah, he's supposed to be on Drink Champs.
Oh,
man,
when
this
he get
nigga's
his season,
hilarious.
it's on the popping. I'll tell you that.
Shout out Dr. Umar, man.
Right.
Shout out to
man.
Dr. Umar, man.
Tired of promoting for this nigga, man.
I hope he get that school, man. Really. I might go to that school. Real talk. I'm be like, nigga, I need some Black history lessons,
they
bro.
They teach a traditional African American martial arts.
By the time
I'm going up there.
by the time you go,
help me out, bro.
by the time you go to school, you be 50.
Silence.
In the case of Shanquella Robinson, they have issued a warrant for someone's arrest on that murder. So that's just an update right now. Also, an update on that story. They said that she was alive when the paramedics got there. She was intoxicated when they got there. And I think after hours of trying to get her up, she all of a sudden had a seizure. And then after that, she died.
Know who your real friends are, man. For real, bro.
For sure.
I think you should stress test every friend you got. Just to see what the fuck they gonna do when it go down. It's not necessarily, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what
just a stress test. Yeah. Start some shit on the basketball court and back the fuck up. And see what kind of friend you got. Just in case, because you never know.
I'm running.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I can see
At least, Johnny, we real friends. But if I know you a runner, I'm not going to put you in a situation.
Thank you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
where
not
I know I need you. I'll make sure your ass at the crib.
It's gonna determine who, like, I've had niggas say, like, if I'm with this person, I know I could get it in. Like, we gonna fight.
Yeah.
If I'm with him, man, fuck it, bro. You got it. You know what I'm saying? Me and him gone.
See, Landon a wild card.
Yeah. I'm not fighting. I'm with him.
Landon will tear some shit up. He being modest right now.
I'm running with him.
Landon guy, he like
you know
that
I'm running with you.
Yeah.
Landon might
I'm just
run,
talking shit.
but a part of him gonna be like, hold the fuck up.
Depending on who it is.
The reason why I'm running,
if it's a whole bunch of rednecks, he might fight.
Yeah, I might fight. Yeah, you're right. You know me well. Yeah, we're gonna fight the white folks. Listen, at 37, I want to live to see my grandkids now.
Nah, I feel you.
So it's like I will run, but if we're fighting rednecks, they did some racist shit, and I'll die about that shit. You're not finna disrespect
what
me.
they gotta do? What they gotta do to get you mad?
Huh?
I ain't never seen Landon mad. I seen him like upset with me, but I ain't seen him mad.
I've never been
upset with you.
You done been short with me a couple times.
I'm not upset.
Can you please talk into the mic?
I'm not
God
upset.
damn.
I'm not upset. I'm just stern,
that
man.
nigga do be releasing that mic,
I have to be stern with him because he don't listen. James don't listen. All right, the rest of these news topics are Johnny topics, man.
Oh, man. What is it?
Man.
The rest of these news topics. Man refuses to give up his seat to the pregnant woman. Said pregnancy was her choice. Was he wrong?
Yeah, kind of a little bit. You're a little bit of a dick.
What, for not giving up your seat to the pregnant lady?
Man, but rest them feet, nigga.
That nigga the nigga said it's not my fault she decided to have a baby when she can't afford a car.
That nigga was tired.
That nigga was tight.
How you gonna diss somebody you ain't got no car, nigga?
That nigga said he paid the same fare she paid.
Nigga, but to go to the extent and say you can't get a car, bitch, you ain't got no car, nigga.
He said he ain't pregnant either.
God damn, you can't be jabbing like that, bro.
Listen, I understand like common courtesy. They say like in New York, if you on a train, an old person get up, you give them your seat. You know what I'm saying? And so I understand common courtesy, man. But
fuck that old nigga. I work 18 hours.
I mean, yeah, we getting away from that. Like John, we talked about this a couple weeks ago. If chivalry is dead, then that shit's dead too.
That's true.
Yeah,
I would give up my seat. Just being honest.
I mean, I think we in this room. I don't know. I can't speak for Johnny, man. He's a wild card. Would you give up your seat?
For an old person?
No, yeah.
Oh, I
mean, for old people, we all would.
I would. For a pregnant woman, I would.
A black pregnant woman or a white
not if you got that shirt on, you gonna be like, hell no.
A black pregnant woman or a white pregnant woman?
Definitely white.
White pregnant woman. I ain't get. Come on.
He get up quick. Shaniqua, he gonna think about it. God damn it,
my
Shaniqua.
milk of magnesia. Here you go. I warmed it up for you.
Because Shaniqua gonna have an attitude. She pregnant. She tired.
He gonna be like, just
what
answer one
Shanika
question.
gonna do is Shanika gonna be like, excuse me, you see I'm pregnant. The white woman just gonna be chilling.
When she don't say nothing?
Huh?
When she don't say nothing? Nah, look, Johnny gonna be like, I just want to know one question. You on EBT? Then you gonna get up. I thought so. I knew it. Taking the government's money.
Right. Let me go ahead and let my tax dollars sit down.
Knew you had that.
Oh man.
Nah, that actually might be a good flex. You like, can I please sit down? You got EBT? Well, let me get half of that bit.
Nah, that's right. That's
Let
right.
me get some groceries.
Let me get some of them beans off your wig.
Exactly.
All I see in my head is like us on the city bus. So I don't see this ever really happening to anybody in real life. I felt like this man was using public transit.
Yeah.
It's the only place I can give up my seat.
True.
Because if I'm in a waiting room sitting and waiting, nigga, there's chairs in here. Like, pick one. Or if you're a woman and you're pregnant and you came with a man, like.
Yeah, how many months was she?
Yeah, that's true.
If she ain't past 6 months, then nah, she can stand.
If she ain't
Well,
about
she
to
got
pop,
a big ass nigga with her though. And that nigga like, hey.
That nigga earned that
that's the
seat.
nigga that need to get the seat for her.
But what if you want that? What if they got on the bus same
Hey
time?
man, you all you gotta do is, hey man, you mind if my wife sit here?
Hell
man?
no, nigga.
Okay then.
It's a fight.
Man, you rest this shit.
All right, man. Also, we got Mercedes changing an annual fee to go fast.
I
in
think
their
this shit
electric
rip off.
vehicle.
God damn it, these electric vehicles now
And
putting
then-
paywalls on their shit.
This don't make no sense.
Why though? What would they say? Why? They just doing it?
They just doing it because they can. They got the technology to do
So
it now.
what are they trying to make you
So-
pay for exactly?
All right, so BMW, if you want your seats to be heated, it's $18 a month,
That's bullshit.
and they can just turn that off. So one day you don't pay your $18,
You
your
gonna have a
seat-
cold ass.
cold ass. And then Mercedes,
It's gonna be winter. You gonna be like, God.
Mercedes is putting basically
Wish
a
I
price on speed. So if you want to go your car to go faster, you gotta pay an annual fee of I think $36.
Now, that's bullshit. That part right there, I
Right.
highly don't agree with.
I think I'm just like,
Yeah,
I'm calling
see
the
the-
fire stick guy.
I don't.
The fire stick guy's
Come
gonna
jailbreak, jailbreak my Tesla,
car.
nigga. Come jailbreak this Tesla.
Jailbreak my car, nigga.
Shit fast as hell. Yeah, I got my shit jailbroken. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
bro.
Nigga, what if you got a Hellcat though?
They got electric Hellcats.
I'm just saying, what if they did have one?
Yeah,
Jailbreak my Hellcat.
And you don't pay, that shit turned into a kitty cat.
right. You better not have no race coming up soon. Bro, what the hell? You ain't paid your bill? Nah, I'm gonna pay it. I'm gonna pay it when I get paid next week. I'll be
can't
back.
ride your friends
I'll
that
be back.
You can't ride your friends that week, bro. I thought this was a Hellcat. That shit be that shit slow
shit.
as hell.
What if them shit start giving you notifications that your bill, like you ain't paid your
And
car
you on
note?
a date?
Yeah, you get in the car and crank it up. It's like you are
like, damn,
23
baby, you
days
want-
behind due.
She be like, let me hear that engine, baby. All right.
You are 23 days behind payment. If you do
Oh,
not pay
shit.
by the 3rd, your car will turn off.
Oh, shit.
Man, I be late sometimes like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, oh shit, no, I paid these niggas.
That shit
I-
crazy as hell, man.
That's
I
like the
don't
people that
agree
got to
with
do the breathalyzer before they start their shit. That's embarrassing.
now,
I
that
highly
is
don't
a
agree
piece
with
of
that.
technology that needs to happen.
Yeah, all cars need the breathalyzer.
And my thing is, like, sometimes with the car, the look come with it. Like, just think about how a Charger looks. You can't get a V6,
Yep.
but the Hellcat one just look good as
Right, and they
fuck.
put the little logo on there for you.
And you trying to tell me that I bought it looking this good, right? But then you gonna snatch me back to a V6? That's
Pay
what I'm
your
saying.
bill. Pay your bill.
You gonna snatch me back though?
But it's only
Pay your
$33
bill.
a
But
month,
what else
bro.
can they
Fuck it.
charge you for?
But
That's
see,
the only thing.
You
If
gotta
they
take
charge
the
you for
look
this,
as well. You
what else
can't
can they
just take-
charge you for?
I could do monthly on your radio access or your Bluetooth access.
something
okay.
like that?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Or
But I
like,
feel like they kind of do that now, at least for the
you
SM radio
you can't
or
lose your
XM.
touch screen without paying into it, or you got to use the program we put on there. 'Cause,
Damn.
you know,
Right.
so they have their own program, but a lot of
GPS.
people got the iPhone, so the iPhone give you the CarPlay.
Yeah.
So instead of the one that come with it, they got like a thing that come with the car. But if you got an iPhone, you just automatic on CarPlay. So
Yeah.
it's two programs. They can force you to
What if
use
you
their program
start charging
over
niggas for
autoplay.
AC and heat?
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
And
that'd
they
be
charge you for that
crazy.
shit anyway. If you build your car, like, if you get a standard Mercedes, when they say for as low as 20,000, that's without the heat and AC. So you gotta add that
Huh?
in. Yeah.
Huh?
You never built no car?
I mean, no.
When they say so, like when you look at, I've done this before, but like when you go to buy a Benz, right?
Yeah.
And they say from $30,000, right?
Okay.
That's the base.
That's the base, and that does not include like AC and
No
heat
power
and shit.
windows. You got the
No power window. That's roll down. So
All right,
then,
I'll take that.
as you add that shit
I
in
feel
there, the price starts going up.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've never bought a car without AC in it. I had a 1987 Beretta, Chevy Beretta. That bitch had AC in it. I
Nah,
wish I would.
Facts.
That's back when they cared
I
about
don't
the
think they-
consumer.
And that shit was wrecked
And now
on
they
one
just trying to
side.
make money on top of money. Like, I already paid you $95,000 for this shit. Now I gotta pay monthly for the AC. I gotta pay monthly for the heated seats.
Yeah, that's stupid.
So
I mean, yeah, if you paying monthly for the heat, you might as well pay monthly for the heat.
Then you might as well
That's why you
charge
gotta
for
jailbreak your
every
car.
function on the
right.
damn
And
car.
how long? Like, what if I pay my car note off? Do I still gotta pay y'all monthly for this?
But
That's a good damn question.
This a good money grab because people who buy those cars can afford that shit. Like, you
Yeah,
buy
true.
a BMW and a Benz brand
But
new, you can afford to pay.
Just think about in the
38,
future, because you know it's a whole bunch of niggas that want a Mercedes, so they get the 2015 and 2022.
I feel you.
So
I feel you.
10 years from now, niggas gonna get the same car.
By that time, the used car place gonna jailbreak the car.
Good point. You're probably right.
What's
Like, they
next?
not
You
gonna
gotta
sell you
pay
a
for
car,
left
no.
turns, nigga. You out of left turns this month, nigga. You can't turn
Take your
left.
ass home.
It's gonna take me about 15 minutes. 'Cause I gotta make a couple of right turns to get to you this week.
All right, man.
I'm
You
out of
can't
lefts.
reverse, nigga.
I'm
one
out of
month.
lefts.
You out of reverses.
Oh
nigga.
yeah. I think it's gonna be hitting U-turns like a motherfucker.
Gotta go straight.
I gotta find me a parking spot where I can pull through in.
That shit's silly.
All right, man. So last week we announced that my boy Trump was back in the running for the 2024 presidency. This week he met with two well-known Holocaust deniers and anti-Semitics. He met with Nick Fuentes and rapper Kanye West at his Mar-a-Lago estate this week.
Oh, Kanye?
Yeah, Kanye's, you know Kanye running too, so Kanye wanted to talk to him about it.
About what?
About him running, and he said he didn't want to interfere with his campaign, and asked him, did Trump want to run as his vice president?
And what Trump say? Hell nah, nigga. What the fuck I look like?
Pretty much. Trump's like,
Now,
I mean,
Kanye, you getting out of pocket.
I've already been president. Why would I be vice
Why would
president?
I ever be
to you?
second fiddle to you, Kanye?
But you know what I'm saying? I think it's
Beach-ass
funny
nigga.
how Trump do this shit and nobody, you know, they ain't counsel him like they did Kyrie. Trump been anti-Semitic for a minute.
Oh, yeah. He white.
He white.
Yeah.
I think it's more like expected for white people to be like that. That's why it's not such of an uproar. Because, you know, it's more white people living like old style now. I don't want to take up too much. I'm just saying. It's not a shocker. Then when you see a black dude, he's the real life Uncle Ruckus, you looking like, huh, for real? But, you know, it's
Facts, yeah.
It's crazy.
All right, man. Joe Biden, man, extended the student loan payment freeze because his student loan forgiveness program remains tied up in a lot of state courts. So he extended it to June 30th if you don't want to pay your student loans. Some people, I know people that got their student loans forgiven already. So shout out to the states that have allowed it.
Yeah. That's what's up.
So shout out to the states that have allowed it. But again, man, it's just like this student loan thing been going on since he got elected. Because they froze student loan payments during COVID, so he wasn't even elected yet. That's when Trump froze them.
Bruh,
He's
just
supposed
go
to-
on YouTube, figure it out, man. Shit, they
He was
got
supposed
everything
to,
on
get
YouTube.
rid of him anyway.
Yeah,
If you want to be a doctor, nigga, they dissect the niggas on YouTube, nigga.
that's true.
No, they not.
You want to
But
dissect me, nigga?
They got
Take
like
your ass
courses.
to
They
Purdue-
got-
Take your ass to Purdue, UNC Health, nigga. Go get that degree before you
Nah,
cut
I
anything
ain't-
on me. Goddamn. Fuck
That's
out
a little
here.
jail
I could
body,
probably stitch
nigga.
that shit up for
It's
you,
a
bro.
jail body, but you know what I'm saying? They teaching you.
A nigga should at least learn how to do stitches. Learn how to stitch up your homeboys when they cut their fingers.
No,
something.
nigga, you not
I would
stitching
go
me,
to
you
my
bitch
own
ass
boy.
nigga. No,
If
you
my
not
nigga knew how to
stitching
do
me.
stitches, he been stitching up the hood for a while.
Right. They let niggas was doing ear piercings in my neighborhood.
You know what? You first of all, that's different.
They work on movies. They
nigga
work
what?
on movies. Pow, niggas get shot. Go to the goddamn hood, nigga.
Yeah.
Stitch me up, nigga.
But that's us though. Like black people have always been their own medical people. Like the woman in the
Nigga
hood
be in
that
there
do the
with some
abortions.
Dollar Tree thread and a needle, getting you right.
But what about it's like the woman in the hood that does the abortions,
looking
dog.
at shit.
Oh yeah.
Like you got a woman in the hood that does abortions, a nigga in the hood that stitch. Like that's cool, but ain't no nigga in the hood about to do
Niggas
surgery.
love being legit
That
too.
nigga got a needle and thread. All right, bro. All right, bro. Let's
Just
go.
to let you know, this a fresh needle. This a fresh needle. Just to let you know, I don't bullshit. I
See
don't
the pack?
bullshit.
You see the pack? All right,
Use them
taking it
once.
out. Taking it out.
I don't bullshit. I ain't like these other
Time to nod
niggas.
at the shit.
I ain't like these other niggas. I'm professional.
Nigga be over there. Now tell me what happened, bro.
Uh-huh.
Shit. And you say
This
say
don't sting a
goddamn-
little bit.
So you say that was your side bitch in the crew.
Damn.
Damn.
Let
And
me
what
get
she
some.
hit you with, nigga?
Let me get some more gals.
Now make sure you come back in 3 weeks so I cut these stitches.
Clean it every 2 to 3 days with alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah,
That
man.
shit
Flush it out.
crazy.
Take care of yourself, my boy.
That shit
All right,
crazy.
man. Dr. Anthony Fauci, man, gave his final speech.
What'd he say?
You know, he just said that
I'll fuck with y'all. All right now.
he said everything he did was always for the best interest of the people.
Hey, I really
We
fuck
been letting
with y'all,
niggas get
bro.
real niggas like,
He said he hope you
all right, y'all, I fuck with y'all. I tried shit, you know what I'm saying? Dapping up
kept
the
y'all
second
niggas safe. I got y'all niggas through COVID, the AIDS pandemic. I got y'all through it all.
I gave y'all some hella advice,
Oh,
and
man.
I'm out. Dr.
Wow.
Fauci out, bitch.
I hope your next nigga good as me.
Damn,
I mean,
yo.
I would believe the next nigga because Fauci was, boy, I'm
Hey.
trying to tell you.
Fauci was a political pawn, bro. Trump hated that nigga.
I'm talking about every week he was coming back getting his car pulled.
Trump was starting to be like, man, don't believe that nigga.
He endorsed him, and then it was like, all
Trump
right,
was like,
Fauci's,
I wouldn't believe what he's saying.
Fauci's off the window here. Just drink bleach. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Fauci wilding out. Get you some bleach. You'll be all right.
Oh man.
What's a good response when someone says, I miss you, and you don't miss them back?
It's been a long time, man. Yeah, it's been a while.
Just don't respond. I don't think I looked at that thread too.
It's
There was a
been
whole
a
bunch of
minute.
good
I'm
comments.
going to tell you, when I get told I miss you, but I don't miss them, I just continue the conversation.
You just keep talking?
and what
Yeah,
you do
so
when they
it's
be like, I said I missed you.
I
heard you.
That's a woman, though. That ain't your homeboy.
Oh,
I
yeah,
miss you,
yeah,
bro. And shit. It's been a long time. See, that's going to work
Yeah,
with a
it's
nigga.
been a long time.
With a woman, you just keep the conversation going. Yeah, I missed you. Yeah, so
It's
so
all-
we're probably gonna hit the bar later on, and then we'll probably go after that. You still trying to come through, right?
Real niggas
Somebody
don't say
kept it
miss.
real on here. They said I just lied and say it back.
Oh, he's an asshole.
I ain't gonna lie. I say it back too.
Real niggas don't say missed. They
What they
gonna
say?
talk around saying, man,
Some
I ain't
people-
seen your ass in a minute,
Oh,
man.
yeah,
What's
yeah,
going
yeah,
on, nigga? You my nigga. You remember that shit, nigga? You know what I'm
Some-
saying? We gonna bring up shit like that. We're not gonna say miss.
This remind me of
Like,
Deion
you
Cole
ain't the
comedy.
only one, nigga. Everybody miss me.
Oh damn.
Yeah, that's cool
tough.
ass line, actually.
That's tough. Yeah.
What
That's
you miss
actually cool.
about me?
Yo, that's a good follow-up question to when you girls say that shit to you.
Yeah, what you miss about me? Girls used to catch you like that. You
Yeah,
remember
they
when
used to
you
catch you
say,
like that.
I miss you to get some pussy.
2022 now.
What you miss about me?
Uh-huh.
That
That shit,
pussy.
that
I
ass.
missed
That
that
ass.
cootie
Give me
coo.
some of that.
That cooter.
That ass.
You're not getting in it.
Y'all ever got some butt? And
Damn.
it's off topic.
Damn. Just like that. Just
I got some butt a few
Because
times.
y'all talk about ass. Y'all ever got some butt, like, from a woman, and, like, you seen her dressed up, and she didn't really have a butt, but then, like, you got her naked, and she had a butt?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
ain't nothing like that.
Yo,
ain't more surprising than a
Sneaky
booty.
booty. Yeah.
This is quite on topic. But goddamn, it was this girl, right? I'm not gonna say her name.
Go ahead. You ain't real,
But
nigga.
For the case of the podcast, we're going to call you Amy. girl.
yeah, we're gonna call you Amy. So Amy got a flat ass.
All right, Amy.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Flat,
Super
Amy
flat.
with the flatty.
It looked stupid flat. That's crazy because I know an Amy with the flat. She watched the podcast. What's up, Amy? Nah, it just was surprising. You know what I'm saying? When I was like, oh, look
Got
at
a little
this.
cup back there.
You know what I'm saying? You always
Oh,
got-
when you got it off,
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah,
ooh.
Amy had a
Get
little
outta
tootie
here.
booty.
Yeah, she's
It's
surprising.
like skinny women. Like, you ever been with a skinny girl and you get her naked? And
Yeah, it's
she's
like-
Got a nice
like,
butt
it
to
look-
leg
it look-
ratio.
Yeah, it's like
They got
that.
a little cutlet up under
Yeah,
there, a
got
little
a
Tyson's chicken.
Got a little hip to
You
it.
be on there from the back, you kind of, because you know they small, you grab the whole thing with your hand.
Yes,
and-
sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little
Porn
couple
podcast.
two
real quick.
breasts.
Right.
Like 2 breasts worth of jiggle.
Definitely. Got a little 2 humps back there.
It's
That
nice
shit's
and strong
stupid.
too when you smack it. You get a firm smack on that shit. You ain't
gotta
gotta, you know,
pinch it
what I'm
like
saying?
Right. Hand be red.
When the ass too big, you gotta goddamn get that meat together real quick before you
Oh,
smack
yeah.
and find a good spot.
Yeah, crazy.
That is
Alright.
true. That's,
Yeah, you can't smack bone.
The big booties, you gotta.
You gotta find that spot. You
Yeah,
just
like
can't
the
smack
first
that
grab
motherfucker.
ain't gonna be the best grab on the big booty. You
'Cause
might have
you'll
to
get
search
that-
your way around.
Instead of that.
Yeah, you're like, all right, there you go.
Yeah, you find that spot.
You might be too high up on the ass, might be too low up on the ass, but once you get it, you're like, all right, we staying here.
You ever
Tear that
seen a
ass up.
hip bone? An actual hip bone without like no gelatin, no muscle around it?
On like a skinny person?
Hell no, I seen that shit on the internet. Somebody about to die.
Nah, that shit like a plate. That shit
Yeah,
like,
it's like a plate.
it's like a
Oh,
plate.
okay.
They
Like a
got some
skeleton.
muscle and
Yeah.
fat. Yeah.
So you might be hitting bone.
Could be.
Yeah,
True.
could be.
All right.
Shit, wow.
Niggas wildin'.
Did y'all get a chance to see Chris Brown's
Shoulda gave me
Thriller
Read Radio.
performance? Michael Jackson tribute. Did y'all watch it?
No.
You talking about the BET one?
The one he posted on his Instagram.
Oh, nah, I didn't watch that
So
one. I
the
wanted
A-
to see the real deal on the AMAs.
Was it close?
It was it was fire. It was fire. If you
No,
haven't,
it wasn't close to the original.
But I can't debate it with you because if you ask me, it was spot on and then some.
Let's see.
Like Chris Brown really went to work on that. It's 7 minutes. He did. You want to be starting something? I didn't even see her on the one I seen. I seen the one on his page. The Thriller was hard.
There you go, James.
He did beat. No, he didn't even. He did beat it, but he didn't do Billie Jean. One of the dancers did Billie Jean.
Oh.
So they did like a montage, 7-minute montage that started with one of his songs, and then they flowed into the Michael Jackson tribute. But the tribute was canceled, and so the internet went crazy because it was canceled. Now the reason why it was canceled is because executives at ABC caught wind of the performance, so they didn't know that this performance had been planned by the people who planned the show, and they nixed it because the idea of a convicted domestic abuser, and he's saluting an alleged child molester on a Disney network. They didn't think that would be a good idea. No, the alleged child molester would be the rest in peace Michael Jackson, and then the convicted domestic abuser would be Chris Brown. They didn't think that combination would work.
They're making decisions at Disney, man.
They were not opposed to Chris Brown just coming to do a performance.
Why they got to be all that?
But he said he didn't want to do it. It was all or nothing. Like, either I get to do the performance I want to do, or I'm not doing it. So
that's real fucked up.
He ended up not doing it.
He called them they fucking offensive names. Child molester.
I mean, years later, and they
20
still,
years later.
Yeah, like, let that go, man. Like, Chris Brown,
God bless
hasn't hit a woman since that we know of.
She gave me herpes.
Right, man.
Nah,
we don't know the whole story.
No, he told a story. They've been showing clips of him talking about what happened that night in that car. Now
he had a documentary on Netflix where he talked about it.
Oh, so is that's probably what it
might be.
And he talked about what happened that night in that car. I mean,
he said he was drunk, high.
They both was.
And they was just arguing. He put his hands on her, man. She took his phone. I think she probably caught him cheating, and he just started, he said one thing led to another. He went in. And so
that's crazy.
He said he turned himself in and pled guilty. Which I don't remember there being like a back and forth him saying he didn't do it.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
But
people were just mad at him for beating up Rihanna. She was, she was that shit at that time.
But there was a question raised this week, man. As great as Chris Brown is to the public, as great as an entertainer that he is, he does not have a body of work that can stack up to Usher. I'm adding in Usher, but he does not have a body of work that stacks up to anything Michael Jackson has put out. Michael Jackson has Off the Wall, Thriller, Bad, Dangerous. He has all his albums are good albums. Even Usher,
they would have to do greatest hits for Chris Brown. He don't have a project that's the one that you be like, damn, that Chris Brown. Because I feel like Trey Songz got albums that you can say just a banger.
Trey Jones got albums.
Chris don't got one where you can say this is the banger for Chris.
So what?
His first album was pretty good.
What, Chris Brown?
Yeah,
self-titled.
Self-titled Chris Brown was pretty good.
Yeah, tell me, fellas, have you seen her?
That shit was hard.
But it was a good album.
But
he was like 16.
No, before you to be put on the same level as Michael Jackson and Usher often in a lot of debates, you have to have I feel like you got to have bodies of work to match theirs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to put together not just a playlist of songs, because that's what I think his albums are. Not saying they bad songs, they good songs. But, like, put together, like, take us on a ride. Like, an album is a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jay-Z was, you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z albums.
Usher Confessions, that shit was
a movie.
Nothing
Chris
like
got to
that
sit down with JD one time. Or sit down with Diddy.
It's nothing
sit down
like
with an executive producer that because Diddy did Nipsey Hussle's executive producing on his last album. Now, don't get it twisted. Nipsey Hussle never had problems putting together an album.
Never.
But Victory Lap is that album.
Yeah.
And Diddy had he had a hand in that.
You got to sit down with somebody and like, this is the story I'm trying to tell. Help me tell it.
Somebody to say, hey, this ain't the move. Like, we're not doing 40 songs. We doing 10 songs. You got to pick 10 songs, and that's what we putting out.
You know who else got albums like that like got songs that bleed into the other ones and they also are fire? Outkast.
Oh
yeah, but they should be a body of work though. Like,
they got a good body of work.
Anytime they drop the
got
project,
a good body of work.
That shit always was
right.
It's
like
a couple
a big conglomerate project.
Yeah, because each song lead into the next. Kendrick do that a lot too. Kendrick's albums tell stories.
But R&B wise, Chris Brown would be the only person that's considered great who hasn't done that. They don't consider Trey Songz to be great, and like you said, Trey Songz got albums. Like his albums you could put on.
What's Trey Songz best album?
Beginning to end it.
Because I don't listen to Trey Songz like that.
Ready is one. I like the last one.
Passion, Pain, and Pleasure.
Tremaine. The last one's good. Last one's real good.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't really
just
got to
make it.
Just Gotta Make It. That was
All
Nah,
his
that
first
shit
3
was good.
albums was hard.
yeah. Okay.
Ready was probably my first one, the best one.
I know I.
This right here's a penny dropper.
Honestly, out of that class, Trey Songz might be the only one with the good albums. The good albums, like consistent albums.
for
like,
sure.
Not saying Chris Brown don't have
Can
good
we
bodies of work.
say? Can we say out of albums more goes into it than just the artist?
Yeah, that's what we were saying. Chris Brown
that's
need
what
to
Chris
just
Brown
not
need.
do songs and
He just probably don't got a good team around him or something.
Yeah,
or
it's
somebody
true.
that
That's
has
true.
that visual
That vision.
that can put it together like that.
imagine Chris Brown putting
And he's
out
still going.
like
And he's still selling out albums. The albums are
Yeah,
still
yeah.
selling. He's
True.
still doing the numbers. Like
$1,000 meet and greets. You're doing something right.
for
Yeah,
sure
and
because
people
it's
love
Chris
Chris
Brown.
Brown.
Yeah, hell of a performer.
Yeah.
When we just talking
Now-
performing.
Woof.
hell of a
He's
performer.
probably the best performer.
Yeah,
ever.
between him and Beyonce for me.
Him and Beyonce, yeah, he up there. Him, Beyonce, Michael Jackson, Prince.
That's
Like,
how
that
he
nigga's
getting
up
them
there.
then. That's his
Yeah.
gimmick.
Oh,
His gimmick.
and the thing about him having so much music that's good, he just need one album to
Yeah.
be solid. He don't even have to do that next year or
Like,
the
you
year
need
before
that
next.
album that people gonna be like, oh, this is.
Oh yeah, that's it.
yeah.
Can you imagine this nigga
Sweep the
at
Grammys, all that shit.
I can't
at
turn this off.
Genuine's age
Huh?
trying to still do that shit?
Stevie Wonder age.
No, Genuine age.
Oh.
Trying to do that shit.
Yeah, still trying to do them breaknecking moves.
I feel like Chris is gonna be one of those guys that can still do those moves. And if you've seen the
Yeah.
performance he did, man, it was amazing. Like
You know, got
I
a
ain't
hair
never
full of
seen
salt and pepper.
nobody choreograph to Michael Jackson like that.
Same OG.
Like, and then Chris put his spin on it.
Leg slide. Sheesh. Sheesh.
It makes me wonder,
Sheesh,
could
sheesh,
Genuine ever dance when I see him now?
Probably not.
He probably could.
Just like
Well, we
Tyrese
just-
couldn't dance.
But no. Tyrese could dance.
Yeah,
I don't think I believe
Did
that.
he ever try?
No.
Yeah, he had a few. Remember that? He was in the My Way video dancing against Usher.
Nigga, if you ever catch me doing
They
this,
choreographed that for him.
Yeah.
Genuine though, I thought he could actually move like that. Remember the one with the broomstick?
My
It
first
ain't none of your
one
friends'
has
business.
changed.
This
Oh,
nigga
that
was
one?
killing
Yeah.
that broomstick. Like
And he
what
was doing
happened?
the Usher shit in the Differences video.
And he did that shit in Tim's.
Uh-huh.
And
My
he
whole
did that
life
shit.
has changed.
That's my favorite Genuine song.
Nigga used to goddamn.
But yeah, man. Shout out to Chris Brown, man. The
Breezy.
AMA, nobody watches the AMA, so
Nah,
it's
fuck
not
the
like it's
AMAs. Y'all see
that
BB
big of a
Rexa?
deal. What she did
country
the
music
thing
star. She
on
did the Detroit Lions halftime show. Had that
Detroit
black
Lions.
cat suit on.
Yeah. She's a white woman, James.
White woman, but she got
That's
a
why
black
we
girl.
don't know
She
her.
got a black girl booty.
Oh, no.
She's got a thick body for a white woman.
Oh.
I don't know if her body. Oh. Another thing, man, white women when you get them naked, is the ass still the same?
No.
Is the ass still the
It
ass?
got a lot more dimples to it.
Way more.
Is it the same ass that I'm seeing
You said
in the
a lot more
pants?
dimples.
Clothes are deceptive on
Them
all
shits is
women.
craters, nigga.
I done had some women who I didn't think, like some thick women who I didn't really think had an ass like that. Get them naked, they got ass. You get some women with some ass, and you get them naked, the ass don't really look like you
Yeah.
fantasize it to be.
Shit look like a slab of ribs.
Butt crack, butt
St.
crack
Louis
symmetry is a
style.
thing, yo. Sometimes the butt crack don't go all the way up to the tailbone. They cut off halfway. Now the ass look like what's my man name?
You gotta
from
have
King of the
damn
Hill?
your man's.
You talking about Hank Hill?
Oh,
He
Hank.
got
Oh,
the
Bobby?
yeah,
You got the narrow urethra ass.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. This shit crazy.
Keke Palmer says she got the best sex advice from Whoopi Goldberg.
And
That's
what is
BB
that?
that's BB without no clothes on.
Oh damn, that is a nice booty.
She got a little chunk up under there.
Man, show me a
Look at her
different
little-
shade.
look at her little
Hey, show me a different shade.
thigh
Give me more.
chunk. You see that shit up
Just
under
a little
there?
bit.
Who
Okay.
is this?
This BB Rexa.
All right. She do see that's the thing. The ass crack, like the ass
Yeah.
crack, gotta extend past this. Sometimes you get them out of this, and that's all the ass crack
That's
they got.
fake, though.
It should
Her
be
ass
looking
fake,
weird.
ain't it?
No, that ass real.
That's real booty.
I can
that's
tell.
real.
Let's see if I can see something with some jeans on. Here you go with some black spandex on.
Why
Oh.
girls love taking pictures behind with ass? Look
like
at that.
that.
Now that's
I
crazy
like that.
right
yeah,
there.
that's wild.
That's crazy
wild,
right
yeah.
there. That's crazy right there, son. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's straight crazy.
That's
And with
crazy.
the jeans on.
That's also a little crazy.
Yeah. Johnny
That shit
win.
looking- that
Johnny
shit
win.
Sitting up.
She not thick like a black girl. She just thick, motherfucker. It's a thick
That shit
woman.
look like a
That
6'4"
Nashville thick.
Impala
Nashville thick.
on
Yeah.
Twinkies.
She a southern woman thick.
Twanky.
You know what happened? White women just started embracing being overweight, and they started watching what black women do with that shit, and they just started playing into it instead of trying to get
And they
skinny.
start making the
She
clothes
said,
too.
I can have an all
Well,
right
oh, the clothes
waist.
for it?
Yeah.
Yo, I think now we live in a generation where they make clothes for you to be that thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like this is going to enhance the booty.
I can have an all right waist with a chunky ass.
All right.
I'll take it.
They probably start listening to all them black men that used to holler at them at the gas station.
Damn, girl, I'm fat.
But hey, they still want to be skinny.
Oh, they do?
They always want to be skinny. And that doesn't have anything to do with them like loving themselves. It just has a lot to do with fucking TV propaganda and
Excuse me,
standards.
Snowflake, you got a fat old ass.
I mean, the fellas like.
Wish my boyfriend thought so. Thank you, Tyrone.
Now you got some men that don't like that shit.
I feel like white women are like,
Imagine
when they get hit on by like black guys, it's just like a water drip, like on a rock. Just keep doing it. That shit gonna crack open.
Eventually, and then once they go black, they never go back.
Oh, goddamn
Wait
it,
till the white men start hollering at the black women. Hey, excuse me, Shanika. I really like your smile. Appreciate you, Craig.
They'll probably end up with a black woman.
A white man?
They stay persistent enough.
Excuse me,
I
Shanika.
don't feel like I have the
Do you mind
mental-
if I take you out this weekend? Maybe get some ice cream and maybe some dinner somewhere?
I feel like
Yeah,
I
niggas
can't
on you, right?
deal
She's definitely down.
with a white woman. I don't feel like I have the mental capacity to.
Like
If that makes sense.
Like
I barely got it to do it with black women.
like
I'm
a
gonna be
valley
real
like a
with
valley girl white woman, or like a white she black white woman.
you. Just the valley part.
Oh,
like, just-
okay.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'd be like, man, just
Like a liberal left wing
yeah, man.
white
I
woman.
just feel like I would get a headache.
That calls you James. James.
Jellyfish, get over here. You gotta see this.
Whoopi Goldberg told Keke Palmer to put herself first in her sexual adventures.
I think girls should stop masturbating.
Stop?
I think
Yes.
they should keep every girl should
No,
masturbate.
they should masturbate.
No, you shouldn't. The more you masturbate, the more less pleasure it is from your partner.
No,
I think the opposite.
They need to get acquainted with themselves.
I feel like once they get a feel of something inside them and things that make them tick, then once they get with their man, you ain't got to worry about him doing all the work because you know what's gonna get you off.
I was about to say, on the contrary, my boy Landon, because if she don't know her body, right,
All right.
and you find out, nigga, you the shit.
Am I?
I'm too
You
old.
are.
I'm too old. I need to have.
I'm with him.
I need to
I'm
have
not
good
gonna find
sex.
out.
I ain't got time
you right,
to
you
be
right.
teaching. I don't got
You
no time
right.
to be learning.
Damn, how fast I switch.
You gotta come into. I'm like 35. You gotta come into this thing sexually.
And I'm gonna feel defeated
knowledgeable
if you're
about
not
yourself.
coming.
You right though.
If you're not satisfied, I'm gonna feel defeated. And B, I'm gonna end up asking like, "Hey, what you need me to do right now?" Because, like, I don't know. When you get older, you don't waste movement.
You
Like,
ever had some
you don't
bad
wa- you don't
sex that
waste
turned you
movement.
off, Johnny?
For sure.
Yeah, yeah. I think we all have.
Yeah.
He was like,
Are you
man,
busting
I'll just see you later.
Yeah, I remember one time I was working hard for some coochie, and I finally got it, and I was like, "Damn, that shit wasn't worth for none of the time I spent."
That's crazy, man. Half of you hollering is not knowing what the other person is about.
True.
That's half of your holler. That's where your excitement comes from. And then once you figure that person out, you really don't like them like that no more.
True that. Or when the girl be talking like she know what she doing, like you having these good conversations, and you think you about like, I get this, we about to have some good times together.
And don't be all
And
that.
I'm like, who the fuck was you fucking before me?
Oh man,
People are irritable.
Yeah,
We're real irritable people.
that's true. And a lot of times, girls, sometimes they be based off their looks, or they think just because they do, they think that they freaky, but your freak ain't everybody freak. You know what I'm saying?
I
used
still
to
think
hate-
the more unattractive they are, the freakier they are.
I used to
I
hate
mean, that's true too.
hollering at a girl that look all good, and then you get home and she take all that shit off, and you be like,
Oh yeah,
That's what I was talking about with the ass.
like, damn, your
Sometimes
face.
the ass ain't really
Yeah, you got a lot of
assy.
It's
acne
there.
behind
It
that
still
makeup.
look back like you, but it's just like, damn.
Yeah, it's a little different. I wish I would have met this person
You
first.
took
'cause
off
So
the
do y'all
excitement.
prefer to see your woman in person or on Instagram first?
person.
In person, every day.
I hate them Instagram hoes.
Man, first of all, let me just say this.
No, I'm saying regular person though. Like,
There's-
would you rather meet them in person or like you met?
I'd
them, like,
rather
you
meet
know
you
them
in
in
person.
In person.
Yeah.
Because ain't no filter in real life.
Right.
Half of them be filtered up because they
Yeah.
ugly.
Right. And Instagram ain't nothing but highlight reels for people. Like,
True.
I want to see your flaws.
Yeah,
I
and
want to talk to you and know what you insecure about, so I can pencil point that
A lot of girls
when I make
got-
my move on you and
Now, some of them
manipulate
you can figure out what they insecure about by watching their fucking page.
A lot of girls
oh.
got weird shaped ears, and you never know because they always got their
What?
ears.
I got
Yeah.
2 different ears, so I can't say nothing.
I do too.
That girl's goddamn pull back her hair, got the Namor ears. Some shit. Pointing up.
I used to date a
Pointing
girl.
down.
She used to play with her ears all the time, and that shit had like warped her ear, like on one side. It was
Fucking
like
half elf.
I was like, so you always playing with your ears?
What you mix with? Elvin.
Fucking gnome, garden gnome.
Whoa. All right, man.
Weird ass ears.
Follow up. Todd and Julie Chrisley finally got sentenced.
Damn,
Todd getting
man.
12 years and Julie's getting 7. Todd's gonna get fucked.
They about to buck
Who
break
is
Todd
Todd?
in jail.
So Todd and Julie Chrisley, they used to do this
Who
show
is these
called
people?
Chrisley
Knows
Knows
Best. You ever seen that show?
No.
White guy, he a real estate agent. He got rich off real estate.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And what did he get in trouble for?
And everybody thought he was gay.
What did he get in trouble for?
Oh, they were money
Tax
laundering.
fraud.
Yeah,
Oh,
tax
yeah,
fraud, money
yeah,
laundering. Yeah.
Yeah, you going to jail.
All right, so
You can't make money outside of making money the regular way.
a picture surfaced of Jerry Jones in 1957 trying to stop
That's Todd
students
Chrisley.
from entering. Yeah, he's getting
That
fucked.
nigga got a Magellan getting on him though.
From entering school in
God.
Little Rock, Arkansas.
Square ass goddamn.
Now, Little
face.
Rock, Arkansas was like the epicenter of civil rights, and at this time, Jones is in the picture, and it looks like he's trying to stop the black students from getting on campus. And in a recent interview with Jones,
No niggers, no education.
in a recent interview with Jerry Jones, he did admit to being in the picture, but he said that, he was just curious. So now he's coming under fire. People online don't want him to apologize. They did bring up that the Cowboys have never had a black head coach, and they've had very few black coordinators on staff.
Oh, yeah. Jerry
they're
Jones
calling
still alive, nigga.
Uh-huh.
He's good. Niggas only good for running. That's it.
Hey, Jerry Jones, honestly, like out of all the NFL owners, is the dopest one because he's the richest one and his story is interesting. I was looking at this online, and I'm not tripping on Jerry Jones being a victim of the times. I say this all the time. See, that's the reason why I can't be serious with a white girl. It's not about teaching her, but her grandparents that are Jerry Jones' age are still alive, and they still talk a certain way. They still think a certain way because that's the time they lived in. Just like our black parents, they still see white people a certain way. They still say shit a certain way, and it's just
bud.
Old black people say cracker with ER.
oh yeah, like
cracker.
They come from a different time. They seen different shit, man. So
Hey, bud, how you doing?
I don't think Jerry Jones should be under any fire. I don't think nothing's gonna happen here.
Definitely not. That nigga own the NFL pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, if the Cowboys don't make money, the niggas in the NFL don't make money. That's just what that is.
It's like, how I don't like black people. I got you, Dak. Dak's my quarterback.
Got a black
and at one
quarterback.
point-
Michael Irvin, I bought him all the cocaine I could possibly buy.
We do bumps
But
together.
at what point at what point do you say you don't have to like me, bro? Like I'm here to play football for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really give a fuck. You know what I'm
It goes
saying?
back to working with people you don't like. You
True
just
that.
gonna work
and
with
we
some
all
people
work
that
for a
you
racist person that's above our company.
Oh,
more than
yes.
likely.
Just because I don't fuck with coloreds don't mean I have to be mean to coloreds.
I know my market manager says nigga every day at home.
Right.
I can look at him and
But
tell.
do you think that because he's mean?
No, I can tell because he got that Duck Dynasty beard.
Oh, but is he a cool guy?
Hard to
been
guard,
calling
boy.
ducks.
I'm hard to guard.
Is he a cool guy though?
I mean, not really.
I feel like, bro, you could be whatever you want to be. Just don't disrespect me on
Yeah.
this job. Let's get through this work
True.
day, and
Right.
I'll holler at you later. Go enjoy your clan
I
meeting.
know he said nigga a lot.
Probably. At least he ain't sat down and asked you how you feel
These
about Black
niggas-
Lives Matter.
That's
True.
why I get conflicted.
How do
at.
you feel about the Black Lives Matter movement? And I'm not racist. I just don't agree with it.
He just wants you to say some shit so he can be like, yeah, I don't agree with this nigga.
Hey, we're not about to talk about this at work.
Facts.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, we're not about to talk about this at work. Get out my face.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
That's always my answer.
I remember my manager's manager wanted to take me out for lunch after the George Floyd thing.
Oh, he did?
He wanted to, but he ended up taking another black guy
He
out. I was
said
like, I ain't got time.
He said, this
They
nigga
kept,
Johnny kind of big. He might rock my shit. Hey, man, you like steak?
They kept showing the they kept showing the picture of Jerry Jones kneeling, which I was just like, man, yo, and I hated that. I hated when all the owners kneel
Oh,
with it. Like,
yeah.
y'all didn't have to do that, bro. Like,
It
fuck
took y'all long enough.
Yeah,
Why?
if you didn't want to in the beginning, listen, if I'm white and I feel a way about something, I'm not changing my mind.
Well, Landon, if I'm white and I look over, I see a bunch of black niggas behind me, I'm going to take a kneel too.
No,
That
y'all
nigga-
work for me. All
That
I
nigga
would
got
have
about
did,
40 niggas behind him
all I
on the
would have
field.
did was say, hey, y'all can kneel. I ain't gonna find y'all, but win my goddamn football game. That's all.
That's basically what
But
he
I'm
said.
not going out there and making a spectacle in
God
front of
damn it,
people to make
niggas,
it
let
look
me
like.
get down.
like
Help me down. Help me
Help
down.
me out, niggas.
oh, didn't he have trouble getting up?
Yeah, somebody had to help him up.
Help me
nigga.
up.
Should've kept
I
that
think
shit.
DeMarcus Ware, somebody
I
picked
pay
him
you
up.
$32 million. You should be able to help me up.
Carry me back to my office. The bench niggas, not you niggas that got to play in the game. The bench niggas.
Matter of fact, bench niggas, get over here. Hit the deal, nigga.
You ain't playing today anyway. Shit.
Nigga, if I was the owner, nigga, and I had niggas that was worthless, like a bitch nigga, I'd be so mad at this nigga, like a nigga that'll cost you the game or something. Bruh, can you please get a broom and sweep something, nigga?
Bro, I pay you.
Do the laundry.
You ain't doing shit anyway. Not on the court.
Oh, them D League niggas would. Oh, if I'm an NBA owner, you G League niggas. Oh, after practice, I got other shit for you. I'm saving money.
Imagine
I'm gonna use you for other things.
Imagine owning the Heat back in 08 and you got James Jones walking around asking you questions.
Come here, my nigga.
What if you see this nigga giving advice? Yeah, bro, you just gotta let it go. Just gotta let it go, huh? You just gotta let it go. Why don't you do it? Like,
That's why I don't think owners should sit courtside. I don't think owners should be nowhere near the players, bro.
man,
It's too much pressure.
Crazy.
Too
I bet
much
not see you
pressure.
coaching nobody, nigga. I bet I see. You know how they be talking on the bench. Nigga, just look forward.
Hey man, so when they got the, and then he gonna come. So every time you just come attack here,
Nigga,
attack here.
I'll be looking at that nigga like, this is the worst 600,000 I ever spent.
See, normally what I do is he'll set the screen here. I just come around the back, boom. Right here, that's the shot.
I'll be over there like, huh? Yeah, that's how you do
That's
it.
the shot right there.
Yeah, get out there and do it.
All right, real quick, man. Let's get these week 13
Sometimes they pay them
picks.
niggas just to watch film with them guys,
Man, that shit will burn me up.
just to be like a babysitter.
As an owner, yeah.
That shit will
As
burn
a coach,
me
I
up.
fuck with you coaching other players. As an owner, and you don't play good,
yeah.
I don't want you. It's almost like when Mike be trying to tell niggas what to do on the softball field, but he don't listen to nobody.
Yeah.
Like, yo, bro, like, what the fuck?
That'll be the nigga you over there coaching. And you got there, he be like, hey, coach, I
Deion-
think we should do this. And he just side eye that
Dion
nigga.
be like 2 steps to the left. Mike will come to me like, nah, just stay. I be like, what, nigga? All-star shortstop, you.
I'm
Nah.
listening to Dion.
That shit crazy.
All right, let's see if we get these week 13 picks, man.
All right, man. Y'all already know what time it is. We just left Jerry Jones. Now we back in the NFL again. From your residential racist at KSP.
Who, me? Or
Me.
you? Man, ain't nobody here racist.
Reverse racist.
Shit.
You got to reveal the logo.
All right, man. Thursday, December 1st, Bills at the Patriots. I'm going to take the Bills.
Oh, word.
Packers at the Bears. I'm going to take the Packers. Steelers at the Falcons. I'm going to take the Falcons. Jets at the Vikings. I'll take the Vikings. Jaguars at the Lions. I'm going to take the Lions. Titans at the Eagles. I'm going to take... Ooh, that's a good game. Give me the Titans. Browns at the Texans. I'm going to take the Browns. Commanders at the Giants. I'm going to take the Giants. Broncos at the Ravens. Give me the Ravens. Dolphins at the Niners. I'll take the Niners. Seahawks at the Rams. Give me the Seahawks. Chargers at the Raiders. I'll take the Raiders. Nah, I'll take the Chargers. Sorry. Chiefs at the Bengals. I'll take the Chiefs. Colts at the Cowboys. I'll take the Cowboys. Monday night Saints at the Buccaneers. I'm going to take the Bucks.
Ooh. All right, that's Johnny's week 13 picks.
They still got Brady.
Yeah.
I would take the Bucks every time.
Yeah, for sure.
I kind of feel like the Saints might win that.
Who they got?
With Andy Dalton. I don't
I
know
heard
who
they
their
trying to
quarterback
get
is
Cam.
now.
Because Tampa been
I
back
don't know
and
who their
forth.
quarterback is now.
They say they trying to get Cam
It's too late to get Cam.
Yeah, I think. No, well, he
for
free
next
agent.
year.
Free agent.
Oh, okay.
Sano.
Next year.
All right. The moment you all been waiting for is here.
They call him Cuckoo Cat. Why that nigga say that shit like that?
Oh, this was my shit.
It's just another night, just another fight for my life. It's alright.
Afro beats.
One of my favorite parts of the movie.
You're now tuned in to the Black Panther podcast. Oh, yeah, this was my favorite part.
I gotta go to Lagos, baby.
I feel a montage coming on.
They be out there jamming, boy. Hey. Nigga got 2 cocoa nuts. Need that nigga be.
All right,
Everybody discovered them African kids that be dancing.
Oh yeah, them motherfuckers be
killing
pop locking
it,
and
yo.
everything.
They be killing it. Shout out to them, whatever their names are.
All them niggas.
Yeah, them niggas is talented.
All right, man. The moment you've been waiting for is here. If you haven't seen it already, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever has been in theater, and we haven't been here to discuss it because in week 1, James didn't watch it. Week 2, James got sick.
Oh, you're gonna blame it all on me, huh?
And now here we are. We here, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
All right, where the fuck was the Avengers at? I don't appreciate that shit,
I do
bruh.
want to credit you. You are the first, before they put that online, you were the first person to ever say anything about where the fuck the Avengers was at.
I don't want to hear no private funeral. I don't want to hear that shit was cut off to the rest of the world because Chad opened that shit before he died. So shut the fuck up.
You got to ask Ron Coogler that, man.
First of all, I want to know where the fuck was Bucky?
True.
That should have been the main. Nigga, we saved your life and gave you an arm, nigga. And you can't come to my funeral? Yeah, fuck you. Where was Captain America at? Yeah, because we discovered all that shit for your ass, and you ain't goddamn come holler at us.
True that.
Who else he help out? Clint Barton didn't like his ass, so he didn't even know who you was, so it don't even matter. It don't even matter about you.
They helped out the whole world. They saved the world.
They did, but he had special connections with someone.
Bruce Banner should have been there for sure.
Why?
Because he came over. He should have been there because he was stomping all over the territory when he had the Hawk suit on.
Yeah. I was gonna say somebody said I seen that argument. Somebody saying the world can't come to Wakanda, but I was like, nigga, they had a whole battle.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I saved the world with your ass. You know what I'm saying? That's just like us on the podcast, nigga, and then I die.
Right.
And y'all gonna come to my funeral. I'm pissed.
True that.
Ain't no explanation.
When there was the 5-year time jump, when half the world was gone, Okoye was on the board.
Huh?
Okoye was on the board when the 5 years when they had the time jump.
And that were working together.
Yeah.
As Avengers.
Yeah, Captain Marvel was on the board too.
That's what I'm saying. Where the fuck was Captain Marvel? You in space, bitch.
She might have been gone. She probably gonna get back and realize. Yeah. She also filming the Marvels movie.
It's some bullshit, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be something Ron Coogler got to answer.
Second question. Who the fuck was M'Baku challenging for the throne, nigga? Just take it.
He did. I think that's what I think would happen. I think he just showed up saying, I will challenge.
Who?
But wasn't nobody there to challenge.
What,
so
you gonna fight the air,
He
nigga?
automatically wins.
You gonna fight the air?
Remember we used to do that shit as kids?
Shit, Kamaru Usman could have fought his ass.
This air's really whooping my ass. I gotta sell it.
But yeah, he the new king of Wakanda. He not the Black Panther though.
Who are you challenging?
He didn't challenge anybody. I think he's just saying I'm here to challenge, and if anybody don't accept, then I automatically win.
Why don't you just say I'm taking the throne, bro? Y'all need me.
Could have, I guess. We gotta ask Ron Coogler.
I thought this movie was excellent. I thought this movie was excellent. 9 out of 10.
Why wouldn't you want the world to know about your child? Not only the world.
Ask Drake.
Huh?
Ask Drake.
I'm just. Okay, you stupid.
He was out his kid from the world, bro.
But no, listen to me though. You have no heir. You know you about to die. Why keep your child a secret? You know people gonna try to coup d'etat for the throne. Why even put your mama through that shit?
Well, don't want nobody challenging your kid, too. Maybe he didn't want his kid to grow up.
Nobody challenged Angela. I mean, not Angela, but nobody challenged his mom for the throne.
No,
she was
they
on
didn't.
the throne.
But if you think about it in real life, if you leave a power vacuum open, somebody gonna try to sit in that seat. Hence, M'Baku getting into that.
What?
Maybe he challenging the little kid. He can't challenge a kid.
The kid, they don't know about the kid.
Yeah, nobody knows about the kid.
Damn, what that nigga got some hella karate skills.
And the only reason the throne is open is because Shuri's leaving to go somewhere.
But that's what I'm saying.
So I guess he is the king now.
But
yeah.
Shuri is king or queen by default.
Just like the queen was the queen by default. After Chad died.
They changing the narrative on how things are ran in Wakanda too. That was kind of one of the main storylines too. Like the old school versus the new school.
They trying to say like they
because she didn't want to be traditional.
Shuri.
Yeah, she didn't want to be traditional. She didn't believe in the old ways. So I think this is her saying, all right, I'll keep the mantle of Black Panther, but somebody else can run this country.
Oh, I feel that, yeah. And M'Baku is better suited to run that country.
He's better suited
to run that country.
But that's what I'm saying. Just take the throne. Just merge together. Well, they already merged together, the 7 tribes.
Yeah.
But I think it shouldn't be like no contest pretty much.
I don't think that was a
Or you think it should
contest.
be a
I
vote?
just think that was just.
Or whatever. I mean,
Trying to make
he is the
Wakanda
best
democracy.
I think
It
Johnny.
is.
I think Johnny was right. I think that was it. I think he is the king now. But it was just. I think it was more like just put in there as semantics.
Yeah.
I want to challenge whoever, like just because that's tradition. But he's just the king.
Another question: how the fuck the lanterns get in Wakanda, nigga?
Water.
Came underwater,
Duh,
bro.
but don't the gate go underwater? The gate they ain't
Guess
protecting
not.
them.
Guess not. They
So
ain't
you
think
trying
about
to
that.
tell me?
Vibranium.
You trying to tell
Vibranium.
me? Hold on. You trying to tell me we are a technical advanced city, and we not thinking about submarines coming up under the water to get to our shit?
She said vibranium.
What?
She even when he first came and introduced herself to the mother and Shuri, vibranium. She said his body. She was like, "How did you get past our defenses?"
His mother is covered. He's
He's
covered in it, mother.
vibranium.
He's covered in it, mother.
That's how he got in.
But also, they gotta keep the water open too, man, because they gotta have fresh fishing. You need fish to come there.
Hell no, I'm not believing
Yo,
that.
fam.
You gotta.
I'm not believing that. If I got a bay in Wakanda, nigga, I'm definitely putting something up under there just in case somebody try to swim. You know, even though it was like a myth, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody knew about it. You couldn't see it with the naked eye. You still could stumble across it. You don't think you can stumble across it?
Wakanda?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just go swimming one day and I just dive up under somewhere. Then I come
But
up.
But I
what
don't.
the
I
fuck?
literally
There's a
don't
whole
think.
city
I,
Whole
up
bunch of
under
niggas
this
in
bitch.
here.
I think they got in there due to the fact of the vibranium. They have vibranium too, and since you don't have vibranium, you can't get in Wakanda. They have to let you in. So since they have vibranium, they were able to get through their defenses.
And I was mad when the nigga opened the drawbridge. This nigga had to play in the water.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
the key. Y'all niggas
Yeah,
ain't
that
got
shit
no
was
code
stupid.
or nothing.
I
That's
ain't like
that's a
that
dope
shit.
code. I mean, colonizers can do it.
Definitely. Stay on beat, nigga. Stay on beat. 1, 2, 1, 2,
No,
1,
no,
2,
no,
1,
that ain't
2.
him.
Oh, there's a 3 somewhere in there, Barbara.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
Other questions.
I didn't like what's it, Tekor? What was the name of Atlantis? What they call it?
Telokan.
Yeah, I didn't like Telokan.
Why?
I thought it should have been
Atlantis.
It
yeah.
was Atlantis.
I think it should have been like more luxury like. I didn't like how they was swimming around and shit in there.
So
Nigga, they fish.
I know, but still.
They said that was one of the dopest parts of the movie on something I watched. The fact that they stayed true to the fact that this is an underwater nation. This is how an underwater nation would look, as opposed to in Aquaman, in underwater nation, they're not floating anymore. They're walking. They got gravity. Like
Yeah.
they live underwater. That's what it looks like if you live
All right,
underwater.
good point.
So I actually fuck
1
with it.
point
after that.
Ryan Coogler, 0 points me.
I like Namor, don't get me wrong, but Aquaman was the better movie. Just comparing.
Aquaman better than this Wakanda Forever?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
he's
They're
the better-
comparing the depictions of the marine man.
Man.
I say Aquaman had the better
Namor would
prediction.
fuck
no,
Aquaman.
that's
You
a
think so?
That's a close one.
I
Aquaman
doubt
was
it.
one of the better
It's all
DC
based off the
movies.
movie, though. I haven't done my comic book research.
I doubt it.
All based off the movie, I'm fucking with Namor, but I haven't done my comic book
You
research.
know, Aquaman was second best to Superman.
I was saying
Man, here we
Aquaman
go with
fought
that shit.
Dark
You always
Side.
He
talking
was.
about Superman. nigga.
He was.
I hate Superman.
What about
We
Miracle
talked
Man?
about this before on this podcast.
But he's the strongest.
I
nigga
hate
ever.
heroes who can't be beat,
Well, he's strongest nigga ever. I don't know what to
but
tell you.
get beat anyway.
Yeah, he be getting his ass
Like
whipped.
Superman
Wait till that next
died.
Aquaman.
He like Rocky.
Who, Aquaman?
No, Superman.
What? How?
Because he's the
Candyman gonna
symbol.
whoop his ass in Aquaman too.
He's the symbol of everything you want to be, right?
Okay.
But he take a ass whipping.
I don't want to be white though.
Oh, I mean that's
You talking
their
about, like,
symbol.
strong? Oh, okay.
Yeah, their symbol of what you want to be.
My
But
bad.
you take a ass whipping while doing it. It humbles you. You know what I'm saying?
True that.
But for real though, the movie was meh to me.
It was mid. It was some mid.
I thought it was
So the
meh.
young kids
All right,
say.
yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I really enjoyed the first theatrical depiction of Wakanda. I thought it was dope. I think because they was introducing it for the first time, that's what made it so dope. I felt like Ryan Coogler's absence. Excuse me, wrong person.
Chadwick
Boseman's absence really took away from me, because it's just like.
It did
as-
that to you before the movie even came out.
I know, but see, when you think about heroes, bro, heroes represent like something, you know what I'm saying? And they snatched Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? Well, I know
It didn't tug at your heartstrings. It strings a little bit.
It kind of did, like towards the end when they actually introduced him and started talking about the memories of him. You know what I'm saying? That part, I was like, damn, that nigga really gone.
And when the mom passed away, it's like Shuri lost everything.
But see, this the thing.
I was feeling that.
This the thing about Black Panther, man. It's like not just because he got the heart-shaped herb and he can do a bunch of cool shit. It's the whole image of him. You know what I'm saying? He was the black man, strong, leader of his country.
Right.
All that shit go into
You
the
know
Black
what
Panther.
I don't understand, though?
Now that shit is no more.
And in
That's
Captain
all I'm saying.
America Civil War, when his dad died, he was already a Black Panther at that point. He didn't have to take the herb.
Yeah.
But then when the movie came out, he took the herb finally.
And he fought for it.
Oh, because it's a flashback.
The movie.
Yeah.
Civil War.
Civil War, right?
Civil War was a flashback?
No, I'm talking about
the Black Panther.
Black
The original
Panther.
was before Civil War?
Yeah, no, hold on.
No, because he fought alongside he fought alongside, was it Team Cap?
Yeah,
He fought alongside Team Cap
well,
as
he was
Black
Team
Panther.
Iron Man. He was Team Iron Man.
But I think he
He
took
was
it.
in Endgames too.
I think but in number 2, he was Black Panther in the beginning, and then he took it again. He had to they got rid of the herb so he could fight in
so he could
Baku,
fight.
and then he took it again.
You do
right.
take it. They take it away. They
'Cause
strip you of it.
They bought us in after that, and he had to fight for that position.
Right,
He
I
just
remember
monetarily
they did take
was
the
the
herb
king.
out of him.
Yeah.
He officially became the king in Black Panther.
I feel like it's something else I got, but I'm not thinking of it right now.
All right, man. I'm gonna say
Shuri made the goddamn great value version of the herb, didn't she?
though?
Y'all stupid.
Made it work.
All right, man. I'm gonna say this movie was great. I'm gonna say it was awesome from the time this shit came on. I did not like Black Panther #1 for a lot of reasons, and I won't get them to them today.
Michael B. Jordan.
But I did not like that. Was my favorite
They brought
part.
his non-acting bass back in the second one.
That was my favorite part.
He was the best part of the
He was the
first
favorite part of the first one. This one was a movie to me. I'm going to see a movie. It's not going to be like the comic books. It's going to be kind of around the comic books. This one was a movie. Angela Bassett showed ass. Every time she spoke, it was such conviction. Because this movie not only is a comic book movie, it tugs at your, like, I'm black. So I'm seeing myself, I'm seeing my mom talk about, and I'm seeing real life shit. They tried to take the vibranium from Wakanda after Wakanda opens its doors.
Yeah.
The world always wants to backhandedly do something to a nation like that, so they protect themselves. So when she spoke to them at the beginning, like, yo, try this shit again, and we gonna get in y'all ass.
Yeah, I like that part.
Then, as we progressed during her whole rulership, hey, protect my daughter. You come home without my daughter.
I enjoyed that part.
You're not keeping your job, fam.
I apologize, my queen.
Like when she said,
I knew what
I'm
she
not
meant.
gonna lie. I had chills when she was telling that girl,
I felt what she meant though.
yo, I lost my whole family.
For that part, I can understand.
Even
that
when
part.
she brought up the fact, hey, when they came in here last time, you turned your back on me. So nigga, fuck you. You're no longer a part of the Dora Milaje. Like, get out of here.
Yep. You
And
don't
by
know.
my kid.
But I still like the part that even though she wasn't general anymore, they still went to her. Well, not Queen Ramonda, but Shuri still
did.
went to her for her help.
You still my peoples.
Yeah, it was like, man, come on, get on the train.
Then
But,
then on top of that, I like Shuri as Black Panther. And the only reason I like Shuri as Black Panther because before they put Black Panther in movies, I would go to the comic book section at Barnes and Nobles, and I would look at the Shuri Black Panther over the regular Black Panther. So I thought it was dope seeing her in the comic, seeing her in real life be the Black Panther. That's why I was telling you, like, I like her better. And I like the fact that she's a scientist. And I like Riri. Because when I first started collecting comic books,
It was a low-key feminist movie.
like you said, she's a scientist. Where them hands come from then?
when I first started collecting comic books, that was the comic book I was going to either do Shuri or I was either going to do Ironheart. And I was reading, trying to decide which one I was going to start collecting. So this why another reason why this movie get points with me, to like see them on screen. I loved her Iron Man suit, her original one and the one they gave her in Wakanda. It was just so, I don't know. I thought this one was just it was a better movie.
I think
it
they
wasn't a
need
lot of
to,
action, but it was just a better movie.
If we gonna keep Shuri as the Black Panther, then they need to give her all her attributes from the comics.
Also, another thing about this movie that makes it so great, I like when the enemy isn't easily defeatable. Like, that was an enemy that honestly they shouldn't even beat. So the whole time I'm watching the movie, I'm like, how are you going to beat him?
It was kind of easy to beat him, though.
Not really.
They
were
trapped him in
outnumbered.
a ship.
Take him to the desert.
No. Before she says that, you don't know that. Watching a movie as a moviegoer, you don't know how to beat him.
Well, she was a genius, so she figured it out.
Yeah, she was a genius. There's always a genius on these teams, but even with Thanos, even when there was a Thanos, it was like, how do you beat him?
But
how do you beat Thanos?
If I'm looking at you, right, and you're a water man, you know what I'm saying? You pretty much coming out the water whooping ass.
Yeah.
Take this nigga off the water. Let's get him away from the water and see what he could do.
But that's what she said. She said, hey, we got to get him away from the water. Somebody said, hey, even away from the water, he was able to summon water. So how do we get him? It's not get him out the water. She had to put him in that zone to dry him out. He gets his energy from the water, but at the same time, he don't have to be near it to get energy. That shit's in the atmosphere. It's all around. That's why it was so important to get him dried out and then get him to a place that was dry to continue to fight him and keep him away from the water to get more energy. Like it wasn't that simple as get him away from the water.
I thought they said his skin absorbed water. So they said his skin was like more of a jellyfish than having gills. Because you remember the people had gills.
Because he went back in the water when he was in Wakanda and came out.
It's different.
But that's where he draw his strength from. When
she tore that nigga wing off, I was like, oh, I know that shit hurt.
But he brought the water with him.
But what do you mean he brought water with him?
When he came to Wakanda, he brought the water with him.
It's water in Wakanda.
But what I'm saying is he was powerful enough to bring water in places there was not water to flood the city. Yeah, there's water here, but he's not in the water bringing the water to you.
Nigga, them water grenades was bringing that water.
No. He brought the water to him.
Them grenades was
I
something
gotta
special.
rewatch that part.
Watch it
but
again.
them grenades was a fool.
Yeah.
Them water grenades kind of stole the
And
show.
that dude that was not the warrior that was fighting Okoye the whole time.
Oh, that nigga
was nice.
And it's not Namor that was undefeatable. It was the fact that Namor was so powerful that they were outnumbered. It didn't matter what, like he said, you can kill Namor.
Yeah, but
we can't kill that nation down there. There's so many of them.
As soon as Namor gone, Namor take over.
So,
she cutthroat.
Yeah.
So they had to figure out a way to defeat an undefeatable character in 2.5 hours. And what they did was have them make a pact, because that's the only way you could have won that. Even if you kill him, you don't win it.
He'll be back.
I'm going to just say...
Oh, yeah, he's coming back.
Yeah, he got his own movie coming.
I'm going to just say, just give Shuri all her powers.
And they better let Ryan Coogler direct the shit.
They got to give Shuri, like, all her powers. She got to revoke the power of the Ravens. She got to. They got to find a way for that to happen.
They'll figure it out, man.
They got to find a way.
Marvel's fucked up right now.
You know about the Ravens?
Mm-mm.
All right, so somehow she made it to the necropolis, which is the city of the dead. Mm-hmm. And somehow she can control dead. Like, I know Black Panther that can do that, because, you know, he can.
I don't think they're going to get that deep in a movie, though.
But they got to, kind of.
They're not going to get comic book deep in these movies. I think they're going to get deep in these movies,
unless
but
she
they're
in the
not
Blade.
She
somehow show up in the Blade movie.
But see, you gotta realize, man, they can't keep Black Panther how he is. You see what I'm saying? Because if you just getting the heart-shaped herb, that's kind of boring. You see what I'm saying? Like, it has to be another version. That's just like with the Sun. The Sun can't follow the same rubric.
Well,
he's got to be special.
The story going right now, they about to fight what? Kang the Conqueror?
Yeah.
That's where we're going with this?
Yeah.
So if that's the story right now, fighting Kang the Conqueror, like, I don't think they're going to keep embellishment and developing these characters movie-wise. Like, I think they're just going to keep following to the premise, to the climax of this story, whatever the story is. I don't think they're going to develop these characters any deeper than they already been developed. Like, not that deep. They just want to get enough told to drive the story where they're trying to drive. It's a movie at the end of the day. They're not going to go comic book deep.
I would love to see Shuri with them Ravens.
Real quick, what do y'all rank this on the movies that's happened since the snap?
The best movie since the snap to me.
To me too. But James,
disrespectful.
What you gonna say?
How do you rank this
Madness
since the snap?
Best movie since the snap gotta be Multiverse of Madness. That movie right there still standing high.
It's
that
a good
shit's
movie.
still standing high. Black Panther don't touch that to me.
Only thing I feel like Multiverse of Madness has some boring parts to it.
It did, because it's a 3-hour movie.
Right.
You can't.
It was
It can't
about
all
3
be
hours
action.
too. It had more shock value, especially when they introduced the Illuminati and shit. That was cool. That was like a comic book nerd dream. But as far as the storyline goes, I think Black Panther Wakanda Forever got the storyline.
We forgot about America Chavez when we was talking about the Young Avengers.
Oh, yeah.
Forgot all about her.
We did.
Forgot all about her. But
yeah. I'd say this Multiverse of Madness, Shang-Chi.
I don't like Shang-Chi.
Hate your list.
Actually, I like Shang-Chi, but I just don't feel like it fit anywhere.
Yeah,
I feel like it don't fit
I don't know how
nowhere.
they're going to bring him back.
We'll see.
The more of the rings fit than he do.
Maybe that was the purpose of the story.
Maybe.
Maybe it was the purpose of the story. All right.
Anything's possible.
Let's get out.
Anything's possible.
They gotta find a way to
Period
bring
I,
them.
period
You stupid. They gotta find a way to re-engineer them water grenades, boy. Them shits was a beast.
Hell yeah.
Them shits was
Oh, how you keep breaking niggas' backs with the water?
Man, that shit crazy.
Them niggas goddamn rocked the whole boat with a big bag of them shits. Shout out to them niggas, man. The Tataconians.
Yeah, they honestly, I don't see who beating them tribe-wise. Tribe-wise.
Underwater?
Yeah.
You know what makes them scary?
So
Fighting
many of them.
underwater.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't, man. I love how they
Who
was
named more
riding
biggest
in.
rival? Is it T'Challa?
It is T'Challa.
I was trying to think who
It's
they gonna
Black
bring in the
Panther,
movie.
actually. Black Panther is his biggest rival.
Yeah, Wakanda, Mexicans versus niggas.
Ain't that crazy?
Look how they do
trying
us.
to put us against each other.
So, you know, like, it was crazy
But we
because
unionized in the end. We unionized.
it's crazy because, like, when Namor actually attacked Wakanda, he had the power of the Phoenix.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And he killed millions. He didn't kill he
Damn.
killed a
Oh, you
lot
talking about
of
the comic
people.
book.
Yes.
Yeah.
He killed a lot of people.
That's what's
so
up.
I mean, he did kind of have a buff when he attacked
Right.
Wakanda. So
It was so many
Let's just
wetback
throw that
jokes when it coming to Namor. I was like, damn, bro.
where oh shit.
They was going in on the wetback jokes.
I kind of like how they kept it more like Mesozoic. What is that word? Mesozoic.
Yeah.
Mesozoic for him for his
Yeah, for like
type
that.
of thing.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that part.
Well,
You
I
know,
mean,
and now Mexicans gonna be walking around doing this like we was doing this.
I think they got into the history. I think they got into the history.
You know
of
what that means though?
What?
They were it's supposed to represent the great shark.
Oh,
You
okay.
remember when he sat down in the
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to represent that.
Ain't nothing this. Ain't
Well,
nothing
I
got
mean,
nothing on this.
I'm pretty sure a lot of Americans don't know that Mexicans derived from Aztec Indians.
Yeah,
I don't think they know that. So I mean, I like how they tied that in there.
I like that.
Like, and up until this movie, I never really thought about how they probably were enslaved too. I never thought because all I think about is
they
us
showed
and our
about
slavery.
it. They definitely showed it.
But if you're getting colonized, it's gonna be some slavery involved.
But
That's
what's
how
so
they-
crazy was
that's
they
how they
got
learned
colonized
Spanish,
by their own
which is
people.
crazy. I wonder what they spoke before. I guess they spoke whatever the native tongue was before the Spanish came over there and colonized.
You can find out what Aztecs speak.
Mm-hmm.
You can look that up. You can look up what they
Yeah, it's
spoke
been
before
a
they
rough
spoke
ride
Spanish.
for anybody that ain't white.
White languages are the top 5 languages in the world: English,
It's been a rough
Spanish,
ride.
Portuguese, and I forgot the other 2 top languages. But
French.
French is one.
I say their
Voulez-vous
roughest ride had to be Black Plague. That's probably like their roughest ride.
They be coming places with the disease. Where the fuck do y'all get these diseases from?
Man,
They be
And
doing
we don't
shit.
we don't be having them, but they be having them and giving them to us.
They got a disease nigga back there somewhere just cooking them shits up,
Like
man.
fucking incest and orgy parties, nigga.
That nigga shitting in the cup,
Yeah, really do
goddamn
be that.
mixing it with shit.
Early do to be that incest.
It'd be that incest
Because
and orgy
black
parties,
kings used to marry their daughters off to other black,
Black kings, yeah.
Now, the white people used to like, you gonna marry your cousin.
Keep it in the family. They try to
Yeah.
keep bloodlines pure.
Yeah,
That's wow. How you call that pure and they coming out retarded?
right.
Sorry, I'm scared. I'm sorry.
That sounds like
But they coming out
Barbarian the
crazy.
movie. Y'all seen Barbarian?
I ain't seen
Yes,
it yet.
that
Yeah.
movie's crazy.
I saw
That
Smile.
is
That
actually
was
pretty
Barbarian.
good.
Smile was pretty good.
You ain't no bitch ass nigga. You seen Smile, huh?
Hell yeah,
That
I
shit
fuck with
fucked me
scary
up, boy.
movies.
I ain't seen that.
I was high as
I
shit.
watched
man.
the
I don't watch
Elvis
no
movie
scary
finally.
movie, huh?
It's good?
Elvis movie wasn't
Was
bad.
it good? The movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I was just fucked up. Like, I
It
don't want
was
to see that.
scary,
Yeah,
though.
I don't want to be
Yeah.
scary like
I'm
I'm
that.
gonna
saying
check it
scary.
out.
I
I
still
like
think
scary
Insidious is scarier than that.
I ain't seen this.
I love scary movies. I used to didn't like them, but now I like them.
Me too. I didn't like them, but they give me a certain. I don't know. They good movies.
All right, real nigga of the week, man. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here.
Okay, sorry.
All right, man. Kelly Rowland.
Roll the
Giving her
bow.
real nigga of the week. Speaking up for Chris Brown, man. Play this clip.
What she say?
The bourbon.
Chris Beto.
Chris Brown.
Let me
Chris Brown is not here tonight, so I'm accepting this award on his behalf. Excuse me, chill out. But I want to tell Chris, thank you so much for making great R&B music. And I want to tell him, thank you for being an incredible performer. I'll take this award, bring it to you. I love you. Congratulations. And congratulations to all the nominees in this category.
Shout out to her for that, man. She put some respect on his name. Even when they tried to boo him, she hushed him up, put some respect on his name. Shout out to her for that.
She kind of stopped the booed. I did
she
hear the boo, and that shit was like,
She's
no
like,
more after that.
Nope. You said you had something to say? You said, let me say something real quick.
I can't remember.
All right.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
No, I was trying to do the Kanye. I'm going to let you finish, but can I say something real quick? Beyonce had the best of all time.
Who does? August Alsina.
Got to be.
Oh, we didn't talk about August Alsina. Y'all think he gay?
I think Jada Pinkett just be fucking niggas up. I just think she be fucking niggas up.
That nigga, assume the position. Nigga.
I had no.
That's why Will wasn't nothing upset. He's like, if you know what she was doing to that nigga, I wouldn't have cared either.
I didn't have an opinion.
Say, Jada blows my butthole like a fiddle. Yeah, getting jiggy with it. I just want you guys to know my new movie's coming out.
That Emancipation, that shit look good.
Assuming the position and get my butthole blue like a fiddle.
All right, man. I was gonna give it to Kanye,
getting
man.
jiggy with it.
All right, Yeezy.
Kanye's debrief.
I think the thing that Trump was most perturbed about, me asking him to be my vice president, I think that was like lower on the list of things that caught him off guard. It was the fact that I walked in with intelligence. So Trump is really impressed with Nick Fuentes. And Nick Fuentes, unlike so many of the lawyers and so many people that he was left with on his 2020 campaign, he's actually a loyalist. When he didn't know what the lawyers is, you'll still have your lawyer list. And when all the lawyers said, forget it, Trump's done, there were loyalists running up in the White House, right? And my question would be, why, when you had the chance, did you not free the January 6ers? And I came to him as someone who loves Trump, and I said, go and get Corey back. Go and get these people that the media tried to cancel and told you to step away from. He basically gives me this would-be mob-esque kind of story, talking to some kid from the south side of Chicago trying to sound mobby or whatever. He goes into the story about all that he went through to get Alice Johnson out of jail and how he didn't do it for Kim, but he did it for me. But then he goes on to say that Kim is a and you could tell her I said that. And I was thinking, like, that's the mother of my children. Since we know, and all the Christians in America that love Trump know that Trump is a conservative, we're going to demand that you hold all policies directly to the Bible.
This shit was crazy, man. I gave him the dunce, honestly.
Why Kanye always sound like
he always supported Trump to meet with Trump and to get dissed by Trump and then talk about it. It's like egg on your face. Just like egg on your face.
Nigga, Trump, they be like, Kanye's coming. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Kanye, I love Ye. He's my favorite person.
And until you turn around.
It's going to be very, very, very good conversation with Kanye West.
All right, man. Person of the week.
Turn around.
Yeah.
I can't
All right,
stand
person
that.
of the week, man. I was going to give this dude the person of the week last week, but I wanted to finish the documentary. Jason Wilson. I gave him the person of the week about a year ago. Jason has this place called The Cave, where he teaches these young black men how to interpret their feelings, how to become men. And he also teaches them martial arts, like they are karate and whatever.
Oh, okay.
But he got an ESPN documentary that just came out called The Cave of Adullam. I watched it last week. I didn't get to finish it, but I finished it this week. It's pretty good, man. It shows how he do it. These kids, either their dad in jail or someone of their parents that died. So they teach them martial arts. They keep up with their schoolwork for them. They make sure they in extracurricular activities and stuff like that. And he basically just filled that role of that void that they missing.
You remember when martial arts was like running rampant through the black community?
Dragonfly Jones.
Nigga, everybody thought they knew some karate. Sheesh.
Shout out to Jason Williams. Go watch it on ESPN if y'all got ESPN Plus. The Cave of Adullam.
All right, man. Y'all got closing remarks, man.
Learn some karate, nigga.
Yeah, for sure, man. Learn you a martial arts.
What's your best move, Johnny?
Probably a rear naked choke.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm a hell of a wrestler. You know what I'm saying? Roman Greco style.
What's your go-to?
My my Tommy moves. Rest in peace to David.
Oh yeah,
Jason David
sexy.
Frank, man. Rest in peace to Jason David Frank, man. He died of suicide, age 49.
You think he did for real?
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with dead people, bro. He was found dead with a fucking string around his neck in a hotel room.
That don't sound crazy.
All right, man. Also, man, rest in peace to Jason Myers, man. He was a Channel 3 meteorologist.
Man.
His helicopter went down while reporting the news this
down,
week, man.
You know, they were heroes, actually.
Chip was the hero he was the pilot, and he dodged traffic and.
I was seeing everything came up, and then when they showed the picture of him and his family, I lost it.
Yeah,
I said, damn, rest in peace. He had like 4 kids, man.
Father of 4.
Man, they actually ravine to Mr. Highway.
Yeah, they good.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man.
They knew it was going down. Not take everybody with them.
Save lives, man. I hope God embrace them.
I wonder what happened to the helicopter, though. They use that thing every day.
We don't have time to figure it out here.
Oh, okay.
Let's get out of here. All right, man. I'm your boy Jumpman Jones. Yo, it's like when I need you to pod, you don't pod. And when you pod, I don't need you to pod no more. Yo, thank you for tuning in to episode 235.
He about to close
you.
remarks fast as hell. Get out of here. I see y'all next week.
Hey, man, if you watching right now on YouTube, man, subscribe, like, comment, man. Apple Podcasts, subscribe. Spotify, subscribe. Stitcher, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, all that good shit, man. Thank you for joining us today, man. We'll see D next week. I'm signing off for Jukebox Johnny. I'm signing off for James. We'll talk to y'all next week. Remember, love the life you live, and the people in it.
D stands for demerit. You get one. You got 2.
Find the positive in every situation and live
D,
in the moment, because this life is not forever, man. We're gonna talk to y'all next week.
When you call out on an event day, you get 2 demerits.
Dad, are you